Hi, and welcome to my new video about um, Asian literature and psychotherapy. My name is Lena Perez, and I'm very glad to share with you in this first video of the year 2026. This is a text about different short stories happening, all of them in Vietnam. That is the title, A Rainy Night in the City. And I got this book. It was a present from two wonderful person that I met in the book fair last year in October in Frankfurt. And that's one of the big book fairs in Europe, probably in the world. And when I asked them, because till now I didn't have any comment of any book about this country, they told me this well that I will enjoy all the titles here in this book. I really enjoyed all of them. All these stories are written from different authors in different ages. They all cover different moments in the history of Vietnam. And probably one of the things that they all have in common is it is a lot about love in different forms, in different ages, with the love that the first love that you could feel for someone, the first love that you never forget, the love that even before you die, you want to send a message to the person you love in your youth. And and the comment from today is with the story The Last Rain of the Monsoon. This story was written by Le Minh Kue, and she's a writer, like she's nowadays around 75. And she started writing very young, and this story is about the infatuation, the love that a man and a woman feel during a week that they can spend together in a countryside in Vietnam. The story was written around 1990. That was the year of the football World Cup in Italy. And there is some comments about what was going on and the best players at the moment. And the main character, me, the woman, gets to know Bin, the male character in this construction site. This is also a moment in Vietnam in the 90s where there is a lot about working for reestablishing better economic perspective to eradicate the poverty in the country. So the country is like open to foreign investment, and also people there like go and work and construct also factories. And this period, which started in 1986 and is written at the preface of the book, is known as the Doi Moi, or renovation. And in this renovation period, it is about a lot of getting the development. It is also written that Vietnam has evolved by the year 2046 to get like this high economic standard, and that the people enjoy and do their best, which is also a completely different economic model compared to what we know from other socialist countries. If we take into account that there is a communist party still, and that it is for the country still important to go around this socialist idea. So it could be an example and a model that will be wonderful if other, like what nowadays you call socialist countries, could apply something like that. But back to this story, there is another third person that just is the person that tells the story. His name is Doug, and she is the leader of the engineer troop that me is with. And when they arrive to this construction site, Doug presents me and Bin. They get to know each other, and during this week, well, they both love each other, and there is like a huge romance, and me glows and feels really great till the end of the week, that there is a question what to do with the things, that the feeling that they are having for each other. During all this time, during this week, me and Bing goes to Doug and make a kind of confession, or they just say the way they are feeling, and Doug gives the message all the time that everything go to the normal again, to their normal lives again, once they go back to their families. By the way, me and Bing, both of them are married. They have children, and they just feel in this week this what many people feel, this huge infatuation when you get to know someone and then you say, this is the love of my life. Even if you already have a family, you are in a big conflict and say, what am I going to do now with all these feelings? In the story, when Mi returns to her family and goes the next day to work, she starts telling a lot of stories about things or funny things that happen around in her neighborhood. And then Doug understands that she's just trying to process this turmoil and all this feeling. And this story ends with a very nice sentence. It is like, me is crying over love, over the trivial things of life, over extravagant wishes. I was with this sentence like is infatuation, in which terms you could say that is an extravagant wish, but the way that people sometimes feel is difficult just to say if it is something that just will go away, or if it is something that will stay with you, you will treasure it for the rest of your life. Um, what is the comment that I could do, like this kind of stories? We are talking about infidelity and the relation with the psychotherapy. Um, well, a lot of people coming into couple therapy. This is one of the issues they bring, and they both require a lot of work, and again, clarifying what happened, what is that they treasure into their relationship, and it requires also a lot of work just to trust again in the other person, and just have an open conversation about this kind of issues. What am I going to do if I have the feeling that I'm attracted to someone else, or what kind of let's say rules as a couple they want to have. Still nowadays, even if we can say that there is a lot of development, or with the feminism, if nowadays breaking up and going in different directions in a couple is possible for women, and a lot of them take the decisions to separate. And even if it is like something possible, it's related, it's like connected with pain. It's also a very difficult decision. And I would like just, or it will be my wish that if you are going through uh, such situations, that you try to look for some support with friends, with other relatives, or even with trying to take some psychotherapy sessions just to clarify your ideas and just know what you would like to do. The perspective of Duke is just to normalize the life and to saying, well, something that happens, it doesn't mean that you just have to run to the person, the source of this infatuation, and that continue in your life. Well, you will uh, value what you have, and also it could be for some people a moment of thinking that probably what they would like to think or what they would like to change is something that make them feel with alive, with motivation. In any case, well, being the person that is in faithful, or the other part for both is a really painful situation, and it's not easy to say that what you have done, and it's not also nice to hear that the other person is attracted to someone else. If you have been going through a similar situation, you can write in this email about how do you handle if you decided to break up or stay in your relationship. And I think that this also valid all the decisions that you can take. That's my comment for today, and see you in my next video. Bye.